On July 16, 1945, a momentous day in human history, the first test of the atomic bomb, a weapon capable of devastating humanity, was conducted. This marked the debut of a weapon that would forever alter the world. The creators of this atomic bomb were physicists J. Robert Oppenheimer and his team, who were not fully aware of the immense terror their invention could unleash. Upon witnessing the destructive power of the atomic bomb, Oppenheimer famously remarked,
"Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
The person who had contributed to America's victory in World War II was suddenly turned into a symbol of disgrace and humiliation by the United States, to the bewilderment of many. Why did America treat the father of the atomic bomb with contempt, after his efforts had led them to victory? J. Robert Oppenheimer will forever be remembered as the father of the atomic bomb, born in 1904, and achieving his dream of becoming a chemist at the young age of 18, leading him to Harvard. After completing his PhD at the age of only 23, he went to Germany's Göttingen University for theoretical physics research. Upon returning to the US, he resumed his research. At that time, there was no clue of an association between him and the atomic bomb. However, when Hitler's reign began in Europe, he put several German scientists to the test of creating the world's most powerful weapon. Einstein sensed the danger posed by Hitler, and wrote a letter to American President Roosevelt, urging them to develop a similar weapon, lest Hitler bring havoc upon them. Upon reading Einstein's letter, the American president promptly took action, and ordered the initiation of the research project on the atomic bomb by the U.S. military. This renowned project is now known as the Manhattan Project. The leadership of the Manhattan Project was entrusted to J. Robert Oppenheimer. For this highly secretive project, an entire city was constructed in New Mexico, referred to as Los Alamos. The U.S. government initiated substantial funding for this covert project. In 1945, a total of $2 billion were expended on this project, making it the most important and secretive endeavor in American history. However, safeguarding this secret was an immense challenge for the U.S. military. At the Los Alamos facility, known as the Manhattan Project, a workforce of around 130,000 individuals diligently worked. They were carefully selected after thorough background checks, ensuring that no information about the project would leak to the outside world. Prior to the Manhattan Project, Oppenheimer had already conducted research on nuclear fission, a reaction that can release energy far beyond the splitting of atoms. The heaviest element found in nature, uranium, possesses a total atomic mass of 238. Uranium-238, when subjected to a specific process, yields uranium-235, an extremely unstable isotope. If a neutron collides with this new uranium-235, uranium splits, releasing an inconceivable amount of energy. Upon splitting, new neutrons are emitted, which then collide with other uranium-235 atoms, repeating the reaction over and over. This entire chain reaction occurs within a few microseconds, and culminates in a powerful explosion and energy release. You can estimate that the power of the little boy atomic bomb was equivalent to about 3,500 kilograms of TNT. In other words, the destruction caused by the little boy bomb in Nagasaki was approximately the same, as if 15 million kilograms of TNT had been used. Researchers created a new element from uranium collisions, an element that did not exist in nature and was even more stable than uranium-235. This element was plutonium-239. America was eager to complete the Manhattan Project swiftly. Finally, on July 16, 1945, the world's first atomic bomb had been developed and was now ready for testing. When it was detonated, the intensity of its power struck fear into the hearts of people worldwide. Even the scientists involved in the project, including Oppenheimer, became fearful of this weapon. This was the first weapon that posed a direct threat to human civilization, as it was now in the hands of mankind. The potential impact on humanity was unknown. Without waiting long, the following month, America used this weapon on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In both of these attacks, more than 250,000 people lost their lives. 6 days after the second attack, Japan surrendered, marking the end of World War II. Oppenheimer expressed deep remorse initially, as his creation had resulted in the loss of hundreds of thousands of lives. After this event, he began to distance himself from the world. Various American agencies began keeping a close watch on Oppenheimer. In 1949, America's biggest adversary, the Soviet Union, suddenly announces successful atomic bomb tests. The technology had been leaked, but America had no clue about the source. Suspicion fell on Oppenheimer due to his girlfriend's affiliation with the Communist Party, and his wife's previous involvement with it. Oppenheimer himself had no interest in politics. An inquiry was launched, accusing Oppenheimer of having Soviet connections. Despite his vehement denial of any communist links or agendas with the Soviets, the decision went against him without any concrete evidence. For several years after the incident, Oppenheimer led a reclusive life, distancing himself from government projects. Then, after almost 7 years, in 1961, John F. Kennedy became the American president. He knew Oppenheimer was innocent, which led him to award Oppenheimer with America's most prestigious scientific award. However, it was too little too late. Oppenheimer had been diagnosed with cancer, and in 1966, he passed away. His ashes were scattered on a beach in the U.S. Virgin Islands, now known as Oppenheimer Beach. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to Wonderful Stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next amazing video.